Good morning, this is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls and welcome back to my channel. Today I have 15 minutes to get anything I could need out of my classroom, so that's what we're doing. I woke up this morning, my hair feels like it looks crazy, but whatever. I woke up this morning and worked out. Brandon and I actually finished our lifting program today, so that was really exciting. It was his first program he's ever completed with me besides our 3-day cleanse, and so yeah, I was really excited to complete that with him, and he even let me take some after pictures of him, so that was awesome. But now all I did was I got ready and then got in my car and drove here. It's only 9:10 right now. My shift to get my stuff is supposed to be 9:20 to 9:45, but I don't know how stringent that is. So I'm just kind of waiting around to see if anybody else goes in right now. I might go in at 9:15 if I can. 20 minutes versus 15 minutes. But yeah, so we are on a stay-at-home order right now, which means you can only leave your house for if you're an essential employee or if you're going grocery shopping and stuff, or obviously things like this. And that's gonna go till May 1st, but realistically we probably won't be back in school this year, which is insane because when we left I really didn't think we were done. I was oh, we'll probably have these 3 weeks off and then everything will be fine. And then COVID got crazy that weekend that we were finally off of school. So we probably won't go back to school this year. I'm just making that assumption because we're in Ohio and Michigan and Indiana have already closed for the year and those border us, and I just see it coming. So I'm just preparing myself for that. I did ask my principal. She said we should be able to get back in the building if they close for the year, because I was do I need to be able to wrap up my instrument shelves and all the stuff I usually do at the end of the year before we at this time, and I can't do that in 15 minutes. What the heck? But we should be able to get back in. So I'm kind of banking on that. But now I'm just going to get stuff that I can maybe do some mini lessons with. I don't have to teach lessons online. I just have to kind of check in with my students. But we are encouraged to provide supplementary material in addition to what they got in their packets. So I'm going to get my keyboard stand. I'm going to get my personal ukulele, so I'll have 2 at home. I'm going to get piano books to practice with. I'm going to get my Pete stuffed animal because I love him, some Pete books, and some sing-along books that I could do if I want to do a read-along video or something with my students on the internet. And then I'm probably just going to peek around my room. Oh, I'm also getting cleaning supplies, and I did make a list because I get distracted easily, so I knew I had to stick to a list. And then yeah, any cleaning supplies I have, and I'll probably just poke around my room and just see if there's anything else I want to grab. It's just weird because I don't usually bring home school materials during the summer unless I'm crafting something, but this is different because we're still in school, but it also feels like summer. It is just so odd. But anyways, I am going to go do that. I'm gonna vlog what I can in there, but I am in a time crunch, so I'm not gonna probably be talking too much, probably more of just a montage. And then I'm going to go get Chick-fil-A breakfast because I have not eaten out fast food in 3 weeks because Brandon and I have been very diligent about quarantining. But I'm doing this. I'm going to Target to get groceries, and I'm just gonna get breakfast. They claim that fast food and picking up food is still okay, but Brandon and I have been very leery about anything, so everything we've had has been cooked. Packages we get delivered, we've been letting them sit for a few days before we open them. We are being good stewards of the quarantining. So I'm just gonna have breakfast and hopefully I don't get sick from that. I don't know, you guys, it's so weird because I don't want to be the crazy person who's exaggerating this whole thing, but also I'm very much a better safe than sorry type of person. So anyways, enough ranting, let's go get my stuff. This is crazy. I got a bunch of books. I got my keyboard, my ukulele. The vacuum's in here, so that's good. My floor's getting cleaned, apparently. But, man, this is crazy. Some of my 6th graders wrote this the day we left. Hopefully I get to see them again. If not, they are my fave students. All my students are my fave students. So crazy, you guys. Well, that was freaking sad. I, like, don't even know how to process that. It's just crazy. Like, I could cry right now, but I'm gonna try not to because I just don't want to on camera right now in the Target parking lot. But I was just looking around and, like, everything I touched, I was like, I remember when so-and-so said this. Like, I saw my little plaque that says, like, boss girl. I was like, I remember when so-and-so said, so, or boss lady. I remember when so-and-so said, oh, so you're the boss lady, huh? I'm, like, thinking of all these memories with all these random things in my room. And then I saw on my board, which I showed you guys, that note my 6th graders wrote that last day. And I'm like, oh my God, I might not see them. Because in our district, 6th graders, that's the end of elementary school, and then they go to high school. Our high schools are 7th through 12th. And there are dozens of them. And they go all over the city. They don't always come back to visit. I would hope they would in this circumstance. Like next year when we open, I really hope. And a lot of them do have siblings. But then, you know, not only do I have 6th graders leaving for high school, I also have kids who will move, like, and will move districts or will move schools, neighborhoods, or states. It's just, like, so crazy. And I saw some of the, like, people from my staff. We didn't, like, get close or anything, just, like, from a distance, like, hi, down the hall. And I didn't even know what to get. I got so much stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Like, I don't know how to do music online. I'm not a virtual teacher. Like, I don't, you know how awkward it was in college when you had to film, like, mock lessons? I don't want to do that for my job. Like, there's a reason I chose to work with real people and real children. I mean, okay, students online are real people too, but you know what I mean? Physical bodies in the room. Like, I thrive off of the energy and, like, the community and, like, I just don't know. The only good thing that came out of this was that I was able to get Chick-fil-A breakfast for the first time in a really long time, and it's delicious. So, that's good. This is kind of awkward. But I also took some pictures in my room, because I love taking pictures, obviously, and documenting everything on Instagram. And then I saw my little tiny balloon for my 5th year of teaching that I took the first day of school, and I kept it all year. And it stayed pretty inflated, actually. Tiny balloon from Target. Pretty nice. But then I'm like, what if this, like, this is not what I pictured for my 5th year of teaching. This is not what I pictured ever in my teaching career. Ever to happen. Ever. Never once in college was it brought up, hey, by the way, someday you might have to teach online. No, I'm not prepared for this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I grabbed just random stuff and I'm thinking of things I could do with it, and they'll probably be a mess because I don't know what I'm doing and I cannot teach virtually. That's just not my gift. My gift is building a community and fostering relationships, and I can't do that if kids won't log in to participate. Oh, that's sweet. Kind of good though. I haven't had iced coffee in forever. That's really sugary though. You guys, I just, like, I can't process this. Like, this is not, do you see this? Like, I can't do this. I don't know how to process this. I just want to go back to my regular teaching vlogs where I'm crying because I'm so stressed and overwhelmed versus me crying because I'm eating Chick-fil-A breakfast at 10 a.m. on a Friday. And what am I doing with my life? Like, what is this? I hate this. I hate this place. Not Target, just like the world right now. Just hate it here. I hate it here. I need to get it together. People are gonna be like, what is this girl's problem? They're gonna like call the cops. I'm crying and eating Chick-fil-A in my car in front of Target. And I'm in like the first spot, so like, wow. This sucks. Anyways, what I actually grabbed, in case you're curious, and I tried to catch it on the montage, but I don't know if you can actually really see that well. What I grabbed was hella Pete the Cat books. Almost everyone I had. And Pete himself, of course. A bunch of other books that I could do as read alouds or like sing-alongs. What else did I get? A glockenspiel, 2 mallets, my rhythmic fish, which is a scraper, a maraca, an unopened package of flare pens, my keyboard, my ukulele, like 4 boxes of tissues, 1 brand new box of thing of Clorox wipes, which thank God, because we need those so bad and they're really hard to find. All of my sugar packets for like tea, all of my tea stuff. I have a whole like white gray done container that says tea on it, and I keep all my loose leaf tea and all that stuff there. Most of my tea is at school, so I brought that all. All of my snacks, if they were opened already, I just threw them away. If they were unopened, I packed them, which was quite a few. I feel like I grabbed some other random stuff. I don't know, I'm pulling a blank right now, so maybe that's all I got. It seemed like a lot though. I had to do 2 trips to the car. I was being really speedy in my room, which you can see on the video. Kind of impossible to make it in time limit because my keyboard needed 1 trip on its own, because I'm not the Hulk. Well, it wouldn't even be the Hulk. I'm not an octopus because I would need like more arms, and I'm not an octopus, and I can't be an octopus, and I won't be an octopus. So that took 1 trip, and then the other stuff I got in 1 trip, and then I had to bring the thing back because I can't just leave the cart outside because then I won't have it for next year when I need it. And then I took my calming corner basket because I found a few other random things. Oh, I brought a mug, really cute mug my mom got me. It says world's best teacher, so I thought I could maybe make a cute post with it sometime in the next 5 months. Oh, Lysol spray. Maybe that's it. So I put my stuff in my calming corner somewhere, and then I used that basket to bring the rest of the stuff out. But, oh, also I grabbed my 2 iPads that we got through Donors Choose because I've never fully like set them up with all the stuff I want on them with the kids. So this is gonna be a great time for me to like make them school proof and download all the things I want and all that. So I'm really excited about that. I did get that. That was good. And it's also good that I'm not like leaving them there for 5 months potentially. But yeah, I think that's like all I got. And I don't know why I got so much food because I did not finish it like at all. So I'm gonna make my grocery list and then go to Target. I think this vlog is probably long enough and rambly enough. Hopefully, if you're still here, let me know if you made it to this point. Just be like, yep, made it to the end, because I would love to know who actually stuck through my mopey rant. And I'm sorry for being like all over the place, but this is just so hard for me to process. And I'm glad to have these videos so that I can look back in like 5 years and be like, oh my God, that stuff was crazy. Like, wow. Because this is just unprecedented and it's insane. And I clearly am not handling it well. So anyways, if you've watched this whole video, thank you. I'm sorry that you have to watch this whole thing. Hopefully my sadness is entertaining or something, or relatable. Relatable? Okay, we'll go for relatable. And give it a thumbs up if you feel bad for me, or if it occupied you for a few minutes and distracted you or something. And yeah, I would love to know how you're dealing with all of this. I'm still seeing my therapist, by the way, so don't worry, I'm gonna be fine, but it's just a lot. And if you want to see more distance teaching videos, because that's what I'm doing now, because I'm apparently a distance teacher, then subscribe. I promise most things I post are happy. This one wasn't, and that's fine, because this is not necessarily a happy time for me, and I'm not doing well. But hopefully in the next video, I have my life together a little bit more. You guys are awesome, and I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.